The 2024 real estate market is underway and it's already starting to feel like a roller coaster. Here are the top things to keep an eye on throughout this year. This video aims to educate and help save you from costly mistakes around your real estate decisions this year. So, January 2024 is starting out a lot stronger than last year. Buyer demand is increasing each and every week. Purchase applications are skyrocketing, and we still have a dramatic inventory shortage. So number one is interest rates. First of all, the Fed clearly overhiked rates in 2023, and although they're still being very restrictive, inflation is falling, and they're most likely done with the larger rate hikes. But expect an overall downward trend as we move through 2024. Something to keep front of mind, home buyers are more reactive to changes in the interest rates rather than the actual amount of the change. So every time rates drop, even a little bit, the demand subsequently picks up. Number two, unemployment and household finances. While there are always exceptions company to company, our national unemployment rate is below 4%, which is very healthy. Additionally, household balance sheets are unlike anything we've seen in the past 4 decades, largely related to sub 3 and 4% locked-in mortgages from the last few years. Also, if you pay attention, there are an awful lot of people out at the restaurants and the malls, and personally, I've seen no shortage of Teslas and Range Rovers and Mercedes out on the road lately. Correction, packed roads. Yes, traffic is definitely back in the Bay Area, and people are working and they are spending money. Number three, it's an election year. Here we go again. Are you ready to vote? There is a common thread every election year. People are naturally hesitant of change and the unknown, and all of that comes to a head in October and historically causes a temporary pause in the housing market. After the election, the market usually picks back up, but if the elected president is a candidate that our area likes, it will be immediate, and if not, give it a few weeks until people realize the sky is not falling and the market's not going to crash based on the person that's in office. Number four, a perennial lack of inventory. As of this week, there were 887 homes available in Santa Clara County. A normal market should be around 3,500 homes. How about this for some more perspective? There are about 1.9 million people in our county, which is about one house available for every 2,150 people. In 2023, the market was defined by a lack of sellers. You see, most sellers are also buyers. When they sell their house, they purchase. And as we mentioned, they aren't making a move to get rid of their low rate for a higher rate. Spring will be key to this year. If we have more sellers that also become buyers, which in turn increases the homes available to purchase, we will have a more functioning market. Number five, the tailwinds of demand. Pay close attention to these numbers. In 2021, there were 6.1 million home sales. In 2022, 5 million. And just 4.3 million home sales last year in 2023, the lowest since 2008 to 2011 housing crisis. The millennial segment of buyers was also put on hold with the consecutive annual effects of the pandemic, then rising prices, then the doubling of interest rates, causing affordability for prospective first-time homebuyers to plummet, holding up their ability to buy. Additionally, the move-up sellers weren't there yet to add the inventory. Instead, they decided to hold on to their 3% interest rate and not trade up to their next home for a much higher rate unless they absolutely had to make the move. By some estimates, California alone is 3.5 million housing units short of what we need to accommodate a population of our size, and that disparity grows larger every year. So why is all of this important? People still need housing, so the demand just continues to boil over. So many people assumed that since the number of sales crashed, that prices had to crash. Just ask all of the false profit, clickbait, YouTube conspiracy theorists out there who've been predicting massive market crashes and foreclosure surges for the last several years. Didn't happen. At the very minimum, prices are stabilized. Think about this. If things didn't crash at 8%, are they going to crash while rates are stabilized or decreasing? It just shows we don't have stressed sellers and people are taking their time. Understand this. People don't rush to sell their homes to be homeless. They need a place to go. Given everything that we've spoken about, will we see appreciation again this year? The only factor is how much interest rates change and how much subsequent inventory do we get on the market to meet the demand. It's not a question of if we appreciate, it's a question of how much we're going to appreciate. Good deals and affordability. If you know where to look and what to look for, there are still good deals. They happen. My team has seen them year after year. But here's the deal. The good is seldom cheap, and the cheap is seldom good. I've never seen real estate to be totally affordable. It's always been a little affordable or a little out of reach. But whenever I look back, my clients are certainly happy with what they bought, even at market highs. If you currently own a home, how much has your home gone up in the last 5, 10, or 20 years? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me in the comments. Especially here in Silicon Valley, we tend to be in a chronic place of unaffordability, but once you're in, it's very good. Understand that there are too many people chasing too few homes, which will not allow prices to come down. As always, I'm Shannon with the Walker Team of Ontario, here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.